Podcast League now. Starring the Casablanca Kid. He turns good taste into bad. Movie hero. He has a stutter, but he's smooth like butter. And Pez, with the ability to Pez.
Hey, everybody.
What's up? Hello and welcome to our Podcast League Now animated movie draft. If you're able to catch this live, then you're one of the lucky ones that can see it live on our channel, because after this, it will become a Patreon exclusive where you can see it only over there. So, but if you're with us, play along in the chat and give your picks of what movies you would pick. You can critique our picks. You can let us know what you think. And yeah, and for me, the movie here, you caught me like this next couple of weeks, I'm going to be like on the road a lot. So like this is the one day of the week that I'm home, so I'm able to do it from the studio, and then
But that's why he has a co-host to help him out.
Right. Because as soon as I wrap up like anything we're filming tonight, I'm hitting the road to go out of town again. So yeah, but yeah, it's been fun. I've been kind of like trying to build my list as I'm on the road. I got a semi list ready to go, and I'm consulting some other things as I go, so I don't forget about certain movies and that kind of thing. But this should be fun. I've been wanting to do this for a while. This is kind of like a capper to all the animation stuff we've been doing. We had some tier ranker stuff. We had a tournament fights, animated tournament, and then maybe we'll take a little break from animation for a while. We'll always come back to it at some point, but I mean, we might get into some other things. So yeah, this should be fun. And of course, yeah, my co-host, I'm joined by Austin Pez Howell. How's it going?
No, doing good, and yeah, I'm always happy to help. You know me, Jordan. I'm your co-host. I got your back. I can help you out behind the scenes. I know you're traveling a lot, but this should be a lot of fun. But what do you say we bring in our fellow panelists?
Yeah.
'Cause it's not just me and you drafting movies tonight back and forth.
No.
That'd be boring. So let's first bring in a guy who really helped us out with our tier ranker series, especially, and put together our tournament bracket for that. He's our big animated fan over on the Movie Hero channel. There, it's Jacob Barber. What's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Yeah, no, happy to be here. It's been a good day. The Seahawks won a thrilling game.
A thrilling one. Yeah, I actually caught that. Yeah, overtime.
You know, and now we're talking some animation, which is one of my favorite genres. Later on, we'll be doing some trivia. So it's a good end to the weekend. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a full night of movie hero action. Yeah, we'll talk about what comes after this in a little while tonight as well. We'll talk about that. But yeah, we got one other person here. We need a 4-person panel for our draft. He's a fan of the movie hero, and of course, he's a big animated fan as well. So we got Brian Nussbaum drafting with us tonight too.
Hey,
Brian?
Hey, it's good to be here. Of the other fellow animation guy in the network, Jacob's part of the first part of the second one. And yeah, it's a good start to a good old feature of the Movie Hero network.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's going to be a full night of action. But shall I lay out the rules of what we're going to be doing, and then we'll decide our draft order, because we're going to do that live here on the show as well. Yeah, we decided to actually bump it up from what we originally done, because it's all animation movies ever. So there's plenty of pools to choose from, you know, here. No shortage of movies. We also had a question, and I decided to okay it. If you want to draft DVD movies, like direct to video type stuff, yeah, the Disney ones, or that opens it up to the DC animated universe as well. Yeah. You know, and many other you know, Netflix movies, whatever you want to draft. I'm open to it. Whatever, man. Let's open it up to all animation. So yeah, we've got that as well. But it'll be 26 picks. Why 26, you say, and why not 25? Well, we're going to tack on one extra pick. And by that, I mean one extra slot that you'll fill for a hybrid film, for a live-action / animation movie. So that opens up the possibilities on when you draft that one. Is up to you. You know, you can draft it first, you can draft it last, whatever you want to do. But yeah, a hybrid sort of live action animation film as well. You got to draft one of those. But yeah, so a bunch of picks to get to, but it should go very, very fast. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. So what we'll do right now is I got a wheel ready to go with all of our names on here, and we're going to spin the wheel and determine the order. So it'll be a snake draft. So, you know, whoever gets picked, you can pick whichever slot you want, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Because it's a snake draft, obviously those end picks go quickly because of those double picks. You know the way it snakes. So we'll see what happens here. But I'll give it a couple little shuffles here. 3, 2, 1, spin, and let's see what we got.
Let's see.
Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Oh,
Rig.
Wait.
One or 4.
Oh, it was close. It was close. Hey, you saw me shuffle it. That wasn't.
I saw it. I saw it. You want 1 or 4?
I'll take one.
For no picks.
I'll take one. Well, it's only a single pick to start, so I'm out of luck for a little while. There's a whole bunch of picks in between there before it comes back to me. So a lot of good ones.
I'm going to go ahead and write down the first overall pick, guys.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to make some predictions? Okay.
Yep. And if I'm wrong, I'll be very surprised.
I think I know what it might be. Yep.
Let's see. Oh, it's going to be close here. O'Brien's going to get it. 2, 3, or 4.
I'll go
Last
last.
What's that? Low 4? Okay. All right. So
last draft, me and Jacob were the 2 last again. So
yeah.
You know what? You don't need to spin the wheel, Jordan. I will let you decide next. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to pick, Jordan?
Well, I guess I got to go with slot number 2. So
all right. You
don't even have to move anything.
There you go. Yeah, I don't have to move anything. Well, I got to flip flop you and Jacob. There you go. Now we got it.
I was looking at it the way it was on this side.
Oh yeah, no. So there we go. All right. So I'm first. Jordan second. Jacob third. Brian fourth. And like I said, it will be a snake draft, so I'll go first. When we get to Brian, we'll snake back, but he'll get a double pick as we snake back. And same thing as when it gets to me, snake again and back the other way. So that's how it's going to work. 26 picks for everybody. As I said, I'll be keeping track of them here on my handy-dandy piece of paper, and we'll see what happens. But, I don't know. A couple of hot ones could go quickly. So
I made my prediction.
His predictions, okay. We'll see what
don't
happens.
mind me, too. Like, I've had to do all this last minute, so if I'm staring at my phone, don't worry. I'm fully engaged. I'm listening. I'm paying attention.
It's all good. Well, that's why I'm here to help
So.
out. So I got it covered. We'll get this thing going. So I'm up first. And as Jacob might be predicting, I'm going to grab my hybrid pick first and take Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
No, yeah. That's not what I'm not showing it though. But that's not what I thought.
Oh, that's what I would have.
I'm not surprised though.
We're only having
surprised.
one.
Yeah.
Get in there and get it.
Yeah, it's my favorite tournament fight original 64 movie. So and fun fact, I was just watching it a minute ago. So again, so there we go. Maybe I'm in the mood for it, but I'll take Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Take my hybrid pick right off the table. So.
I was hoping like if in the third round it was still available, which I think I know is like wishful thinking.
Yeah,
I would have grabbed it. There's a couple I want before it that I think will go, but.
Yeah, well, I'm going to knock that one out, and the rest will be straight animation. So, all right, Jordan. But I took a hybrid pick, so that means every other animated movie is still on the table. So you're in luck.
Yeah. Well, I think I gotta go with my hybrid pick too. So I'm gonna go with Chippendale's Rescue Rangers for my hybrid pick.
Okay.
So that movie was a big surprise. So
Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. I didn't know that one would go that quick. Honestly, I would have predicted that would go later. But hey, if you like it, you like it. Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. Jacob, every animated movie is still on the table, so you can go with whatever you want.
Yeah,
I have a feeling I know what he's going with, but
yeah. My first pick is no surprise to anyone. It's one of my favorite movies. I advocated for this to be a tournament winner for the longest time, and as of recently, it finally won. I'm going with The Lion King.
The Lion King, of course. Oh, yeah. You know, I knew it would go first for Jake. I didn't want to be a dick and take it first and take his pick. So,
I'm going to predict. I want to predict Brian's pick too because I think
it's going to be crazy.
Okay. Well, Brian, this will be your first of two because it'll snake back around to you. So, what's your first of two?
It's going to be my favorite Disney movie of all time, Aladdin.
Boom. Oh, boom. There you go. All right. He gets Aladdin. Aladdin is off the table. All right. No surprises there. Aladdin, The Lion King, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Some of our favorite movies of all time, as predicted. So, all right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, back to you again, Brian, because it's going to snake back the other way. So, what's your second pick?
Give me Beavis Butthead to America.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right. Butthead Do America. Excellent. All right. Cool. Let me just mark that off this list here, too. All right. All right, sounds good. All right, Jacob. Beavis and Butthead, Do America and Aladdin are off the table. Where you go next?
Yeah, there's a lot. This is tough. These first few rounds, especially.
Maybe a little strategy involved here as well. So
yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a movie that is just one of my favorites of the last few years. I'm super high on this. I'm gonna go with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
All right, I knew it was gonna go in the first 2 rounds at least.
Yeah,
had to.
Yeah,
it had to.
The sequel's still up the board.
It's still on the board. The sequel is eligible as well. It is out. So yeah. Sure. Hey, I'm just saying. Yeah. Everybody knows.
I'm not worried about you taking them, but I'm not sure.
You don't have to worry about me taking it, but you might have to worry about the other people on this panel.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about me taking that or the Mutant Mayhem shit that's in theaters right now.
I haven't seen Mutant Mayhem yet.
Yeah, right.
I will not be drafting.
Ooh, you just reminded me of one. Frick, that was good. It was really good.
All right, Jordan. Well, it's your pick if you'd like to take it. Otherwise, you can take something hotter right now.
No, I'm not gonna take that. I'm gonna take when I describe it, you'll know what it is. It's one of the few animated movies that will make most of us cry, and it's just multiple times, and it's my favorite of the franchise. I got to go with Toy Story 3.
All right.
So
I was literally trying to grab it if he hadn't. Yeah. No.
Toy Story 3.
The Boss Baby makes you cry, man. That's. I know you're emotional, but man.
Yeah, Titanic. It's that Titanic movie that makes me cry.
Titanic 2 makes me cry.
Yeah.
The Boss Baby makes me cry when I remember that it took an Academy Award nomination away from the Lego Batman movie.
That's right. All right. So I'm basically drafting tonight all movies that I would watch, you know what I mean? Movies that I would love to have in like a long marathon. But I'll go with it's still on the board, so I'll go with my favorite of the classic Disney's. I'll take Beauty and the Beast.
Which is what I had on my board originally.
Okay. I got you.
I'm not surprised you went Roger.
Yes. Well, I knew you would go Lion King. I had a feeling Brian would go Aladdin. I wasn't sure if Jordan would take Beauty and the Beast. I was a little waffly on that, but I figured it might be safe through a first.
I do love it, but yeah.
So, yeah. All right. So, and then for my other pick, I'll take another animated movie that's in my 128. I don't know how hot it would be as a pick, but I love it. I'm going to take Kung Fu Panda.
No, it's solid. Very solid.
Yeah, I love this Kung Fu Panda.
I think it's just a great trilogy.
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, get a fourth one. So,
all right. So I took Beauty and the Beast and Kung Fu Panda, Jordan, and we are back to you.
Well, based on this panel, kind of gives you a little strategy and like how you got to do your picks because some people may be higher on stuff than you are. So I think I got to do it's the best Fantastic Four movie we've ever had. I got to go with The Incredibles.
You snagged it from Jacob.
It hurts a little bit. It hurts a little bit.
Yes.
It is my favorite Pixar movie, but Pixar is so strong that
there's a lot of other good Pixar movies still out there.
Yeah.
It's probably between Spider-Verse and Incredibles for Jacob, honestly, for that next one after Lion King. Probably could have been.
It is. It's so close.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens now. Jacob, you've got pick number 3.
I do, and I'm kind of going into this like if I were to marathon all these.
Yes.
Like, how would I want to watch these in order? That's kind of how I'm drafting. So if I'm going to watch Into the Spider-Verse, I'm going to watch Across the Spider-Verse right after.
I was almost tempted to grab it, but
well, honestly, you helped me because if it was between The Incredibles and Across the Spider-Verse.
Okay, so he took The Incredibles. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
That makes it easy.
So he's got the double.
Like to make
Spider-Mans. All right, Brian. Well, he took both the Spider-Mans, so those are off the table now. But where are you going to go?
I'm going to go with the one film that won my 138, Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove. All right.
Yeah, that was high on my list too. So yeah.
All right. No surprise there. Brian taking Emperor's New Groove, and of course, a lot of it's about people's favorite movies. So I totally get that. But we'll snake back around to your fourth pick.
I'll go with Shrek 2.
Shrek 2. Okay, yeah, that's on one.
Yeah.
Shrek 2. Excellent. All right. Good. All right, we're right back to Mr. Barber for your fourth pick.
Yeah, and it's not that I'm struggling to pick because there's a lot of good ones. It's which one do I want to pick and hope that the others that I'm thinking of make it back to me. Because like I need Pixar representation. I do. So
yeah.
I'm gonna go with Toy Story, the original Toy Story. It's my favorite of the franchise, and yeah,
it's really good. It's my second favorite. So
yeah, all right. So the original Toy Story is off the board, and we are back to Mr. Anderson.
Okay, let's see. I want to go with one. It's another one that makes me cry. Not a lot of animated movies do, but it just kind of hit home for me, and like it's a movie that like over time it's like skyrocketed up my movie list. It might be in my 128 soon, but I'm gonna go Coco.
Okay.
Coco. So
probably the best one of the last, I would say, 6 or 7 years, in my opinion. Yeah, probably. For sure.
It's between that and Soul for me. I know you're not a big fan of Soul, but
yeah, I would say Coco for me personally.
I'm torn between those two.
Yeah, Coco. Yeah,
it's very good.
Yeah.
So
great music.
Excellent. Yep. All right. Double pick time. I better grab it before they're all gone, so I'll take Toy Story 2.
You gotta get in there.
I gotta get at least one of those in that universe. And for the longest time, that was my favorite. So I have no problem taking Toy Story 2. It's just Toy Story 3 hits you more as an adult, I think, with some of its themes. But Toy Story 2 for the longest time was my favorite and the funniest one, I thought. So, yeah. But you can still cry with the Sarah McLachlan music video in the middle of that thing with Jesse, for sure. I mean, that was
just making people cry.
I don't know. They just like to do it. They're man.
Animals and toys, Sarah
McLachlan. Yeah, for sure. And then I'll take maybe one of my other favorite Disney movies from around that time. And for what I can remember, I think my earliest movie theater experience, and I'll take The Little Mermaid.
Okay.
So,
The Little Mermaid.
Yep. Yep, Little Mermaid.
Cool.
All right. So I took Toy Story 2 and The Little Mermaid off the table. Jordan, it's your fifth pick. It's coming up.
Well, just because the other one got taken, and I really liked this follow-up that they made. I thought it was really, really solid. Like I'm really glad that they're back. I got to go with Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah. Fun time.
Do the Universe. All right. Cool. Move out of the way, people. We've got white privilege.
Yeah. Yeah. Got white privilege. Yeah.
I didn't think Jacob was going to draft any of the Beavis and Butthead movies, so I thought they were safe at least.
Of course, I know what
yes.
privilege means.
All right. Well, it's on to you for your fifth pick, Mr. Barber.
Yeah. So I got Disney represented already. I've got Sony. I've got Pixar. Let's go to Studio Ghibli and let's go with Spirited Away.
Spirited Away. All right. Studio Ghibli's safe from me, Jacob. So I'm not going to take any of them.
And me. So, I mean, maybe
I'm the only one that's going to draft it. So I could somewhere else.
You might have your pick of the litter when it comes to that studio. So you can pick away.
There may be one that might be my last pick of the whole night. Maybe.
Right.
We'll see.
But you might have your pick of the that filmography there. So hey, but cool. You can pick whatever you want. Brian Nussbaum, back to you, sir, for your fifth.
Just double check. Has Toy Story 3 been taken?
Yes, Toy Story 3 was taken by Mr. Jordan Anderson.
I'll go with Monsters, Inc.
Monsters, Inc. Okay, yeah. You can take that one. Yep.
Not surprised a lot of Pixar's going early.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Pixar, especially that early Pixar. Is pretty damn solid. So, all right. Well, we are back to you as we snake back around for your sixth pick. Ryan.
I'll go with my hybrid. I'll go with Looney Tunes Back in Action.
Looney Tunes Back in Action. Okay.
All right. Well,
little Brendan Fraser action. I like it.
It's very underrated.
And that's a Joe Dante film as well. I need to revisit that one.
Martin as well.
Yeah, I need to revisit that for Dante and take another look at it. But
I'm just asking, just to clarify. I already did my hybrid one, but would Marcel the Shell be considered hybrid? Is that
yeah. So,
I don't know because, well, I mean, wasn't it nominated for animated film? So
I think it was, yeah. So
it was, but there's live action people in it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
okay. Hybrid, yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was surprised it was nominated for animated, actually.
Yeah. Well, Jacob's the only one at this point, as we loop back to him, that has not picked a hybrid one yet. So he can leave that for last if he wants to, because they're all on the table now. So there you go. You can move it all the way to number 26 if you want to. All right, but we need your number 6 this time, though, Mr. Barber.
Yeah, and I think I'll kind of, Spirited Away. It's kind of got some creepy imagery, so I'll kind of stay in that same vein, and I'll go with Coraline.
Coraline. Okay, that's a good pick. Yeah, a little Leica in there. A little Leica never hurt anybody.
Like a little stop motion. Which I'm starting to really enjoy stop motion a lot recently.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you got Chicken Run 2 coming out this year.
Yeah, we got that one.
Chicken Run sequel. That's right. The highly anticipated Chicken Run sequel. That's right.
20 years in the making.
We're all gonna rush out opening night.
Well, Jordan, we're back to you. Hopefully, you've had some time in between these picks to pull up a couple more movies here and there. So,
I think it's time to go with my favorite animated movie of all time, just because I waited a little bit. Because I know not a lot of people are as high as me. I'm gonna go with Mulan. I'm a big fan of
Mulan. Yeah, totally. I get that one. Mulan. All right, there you go. Okay. I'll also go with one of my favorites of all time that I could probably leave on the table, but again, I'm just drafting stuff that I like. And I'm going to take The Rescuers Down Under.
Ooh, that's a solid pick.
I love that movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do I.
It's good stuff. All right. Rescuers Down Under I took, and I'll take another one here. And I will take WALL-E.
All right.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That was my next pick.
I like a good dystopian pick. A good space sci-fi, all kinds of good stuff there. All right, so I took Rescuers Down Under and WALL-E, and we are right back to Jordan for his number 7. And I'll do a little recap once we get halfway through to number 13. Excuse me.
Okay, yeah, I'll go with one that when I saw it, I wasn't sure what to think, if I was gonna like it or not. And man, like, I love movies that really surprise me and just like blow me away. So I'm with the Iron Giant.
Iron Giant. Ooh, yeah. Jacob's a big fan of that one too. Oh yeah.
Great pick.
Yeah.
I like that.
Figured that one would go pretty quick as well.
Yeah.
All right, the Iron Giant. Sounds good. All right, Mr. Barber, a couple of your favorites floating around there, but I'm sure you got some backups here.
Oh yeah.
Lots and lots of backups.
Yeah, so just trying to make my list as diverse as possible. So I need a DreamWorks. I haven't gotten a DreamWorks yet, so I'm gonna go with one of my favorites from DreamWorks, and I'm gonna go with How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah. All right. I was wondering if somebody was gonna grab one of those franchise movies there. All right. Train Your Dragon.
For me, all those are like interchangeable. They're all like on the same level to me. So.
All right. You could do worse than How to Train Your Dragon. All right.
Oh, yeah.
And Mr. Brian. Yeah, definitely. Mr. Brian, what do you got?
Let's go with the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Oh, recent one, Super Mario Brothers. All right.
Okay.
I can dig it. It was good. I liked it. Yeah.
For my next pick, I'll go Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Rabbit.
Oh, Wallace and Gromit. Okay. Yeah.
Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
All right.
Nice.
Curse. All right, Wallace and Gromit. Sounds good. All right. Just trying to find that one on the list here so I can mark it off. There you go. Okay. All right. So Brian took Super Mario Brothers and Wallace and Gromit. Right back to you, Mr. Barber, for your number 8.
Yeah. This, yeah, it's tough because I don't know what's going to make it back to me.
Yeah.
Right.
So I will go. I'm gonna go Disney again.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go with one of my favorites from the last decade or so. And I'm gonna go with Moana.
That's a favorite of Brian. That's a favorite of Brian's. That's for sure. I thought he was going to grab that pretty early, actually. Moana. He's a big fan of Moana. All right.
Yeah, I want to go check out. They have this new thing at Epcot, Moana, like with the Way of Water, or like some kind of water experience.
The Way of Water.
Yeah.
Journey of Water.
Yeah, the Journey of Water. Yeah.
Let's say they crossing over with Avatar.
Yeah.
It's Moana flying around on the Avatar dragons or whatever. Yeah.
It's like basically you walk through this whole maze thing, and there's all these different water features you can activate by doing different things. So.
Yep.
Totally. All right, Jordan, we are back to you for your number 8.
All right, I'll go with one that I just barely came across on a list. Let's see, and it's one that surprised me last year. Like man, I was shocked how much that I loved it, but and I don't care about this character that much until this movie. But I'll go with Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
I was about to take it actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that animation for that one?
What's that?
You're okay with that animation title? Because they sort of.
Well, it's just those couple of scenes when the coyote shows up. It's like it gets a little wonky like that. Like the rest of the movie's fine.
The coyote is like a
it's kind of scary.
villain.
Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, the sequences are pretty good. All right, sounds good. All right, well, that makes it a little easier for me since you took that, so I don't have to. I will take. I know some people aren't as high on as I am, but I love the original. I'll take Despicable Me.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that movie a lot.
Lots of elimination representation.
Yeah. All right. Despicable Me. And I will take for my other one. Let's take a movie that Jacob and I revisited and both really, really loved. I'll take The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yeah.
That was my next pick too.
It's on my list.
It's all damn.
Really good stuff.
All right.
So Despicable Me and Hunchback for me. Right back to Jordan.
Well, I'm gonna go with one that if you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend going to check it out because I actually saw it in 4DX and that made for like a really fun time because there's some sweeping shots of like the city and stuff that you're really moving around for. But I'm gonna go with TMNT Mutant Mayhem. Like I'm a big TMNT fan and like I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I wanted to give it a chance and man, I really loved it. Like it's great. I think it has like some of the best animation that's like rivals across the Spider-Verse and that. So yeah.
All right. Well, that's another recent pick there with the Mutant Mayhem still in theaters. And yeah. All right, Mr. Barber, back to you.
And I will also go recent. This is one of my favorite movies of last year. I'm gonna go with Guillermo. I'll go with Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
All right.
Ooh, that's still a blind spot for me because I have PTSD from all Pinocchio movies. So, but I'll get around to it.
It is the best Pinocchio movie to come out of last year.
He is taking Pauly Shore's Pinocchio. Sounds good. All right, Brian.
That's why I specified.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
I'll go with the original Pinocchio from 1940.
Okay, he'll take another Pinocchio, the OG. All right.
Still hold up to the animation.
All right, from 41. All right. OG Pinocchio. Sounds good.
Yeah, for my next pick, let's go Corpse Bride.
Corpse Bride. Okay. It's a good pick. There you go. Corpse Bride. Excellent. All right. Good picks there. Pinocchio and Corpse Bride. And we are back to Jacob.
Yeah, we are. I'm still a little upset for a moment.
Compose yourself, Jacob. Compose yourself.
Yeah. I'll get over it. It's
now,
fine.
wait.
It's fine.
I have one little point of order.
Yeah.
We're only allowed to take one hybrid. We can't just like have another one.
One hybrid slot. One hybrid.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Was we had to at least take one, or was just
one? Just one slot for the hybrids.
Okay,
so just one. Cool. Yep. And you already got yours. Jacob's the only one that hasn't drafted a hybrid yet, as of right now.
Yeah, I'm not going to until pick 26.
Yeah, well, he can wait all he wants to. That's right. All right.
Where was I?
We're trying to go for anyway.
Yeah.
No, don't act like you know me. I'm gonna go with another Pixar. To add to the Toy Story, I'm gonna go with Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo. Okay, there you go.
I'm on my list. Oh yeah, there
Finding Nemo. All right. There you go. All right, a little more Pixar get off the table. Go back to Mr. Anderson.
Let's see. 1 second. All right. I think I'm gonna go with debating between two foxes here, which is kind of funny if you know what I'm talking about. But
What did the fox say?
I think I'm gonna go with. You know what? Oh gosh, I don't know which way to go here, but I'll go with one that surprised me. Yeah, it kind of jumped out to me a little more. I'm not a big Wes Anderson guy, but I do like the Fantastic Mr. Fox. That movie is great. That movie is really fun. So yeah, Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Could pop up in the 2008 series.
Yeah, right.
That's right. It's coming up. Yeah. All right. Fantastic Mr. Fox. Okay. I'll also go with a little stop motion here, and yeah, it's grown on me over the years, and I'd be making it a tradition. I'll ask you a question about it in a second, Jacob, related to the thing I asked you on Lonely Mark Slot. Nightmare Before Christmas would be my pick.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. It's grown on me. I like it.
I like the music in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can answer. Hopefully, you can answer this question for me, Jacob. Is Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate
Yes.
it. Yes, that's the correct answer. All right. And then for my other pick, I'll take Wreck-It Ralph.
You can have it.
Yeah, I know. Jacob was it.
You can also have the
Finally,
sequel.
finally, I took something that Jacob
Wreck-It
didn't
Ralph.
want.
Yeah. All right.
I like it a lot.
Hmm.
All right.
I want to like it. I don't know.
No, I get it. Yes, sequel's still on the table though. If anybody wants it. All right, Jordan.
Yeah, which I like the sequel better. So, but nobody grabbed up my other Fox movies. Let's go with the Robin Hood.
Oh, Jacob, you're a big fan of that one.
Or the lolly.
Yeah,
I really enjoy it.
Yeah, Robin
Yeah,
Hood.
that's
All
good.
right. Sounds good. All right, Robin Hood. We'll go to Jacob for your number 11.
Yeah, I gotta get some more anime on here. So let me go with My Neighbor Totoro.
My Neighbor Totoro. Okay. All right. All right. There you go. Jacob can have his proverbial pick of the litter with the Studio Ghibli library. It seems like he's got free reign. Pick whatever you want. Brian, number 11.
The Simpsons movie.
There you go. Okay.
I didn't think about that one. That would have been a lot higher for me.
Yeah, Simpsons movie. Okay. You know,
I had
Brian
no
doing
time
it.
to prep for this.
Brian doing his research like I knew he would for this one and put that on his list.
Yeah. Next pick, Princess of the Frog.
Princess and the Frog. Okay.
That's another solid one.
Princess and the Frog.
But you guys made lists for this?
I did. The stuff I like that I would. Yeah, stuff I just left off the list. I was like, if somebody takes it, I'll just write it down.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he took the Simpsons movie and the Princess and the Frog, so we will go back to Jacob.
Yeah, and I'm kind of trying to get a mix of, sort of, younger kids will like this, but also some more adult animation as well. So I'll stick with the anime style, and I'll go with Akira.
Akira, okay.
Yeah, one that I'm
surprisingly liked it. Yeah, the first time I watched it recently. So much so, Jacob, that I picked up the 4K. There it is, right there. There we go.
Yeah, for an 80s movie, like it's
pretty good. Yeah.
So good
stuff.
The animation is just really, really good.
Mm-hmm. That is a good pick with Akira. All right, Jordan Anderson's up next.
There's only one more anime movie that I want that I think other people would take. So we'll see.
Oh, okay. Oh, they might.
Yeah, we'll see if it makes it back around to me.
We'll see. All right, Jordan.
So I'm going to go with a movie that I like that really nobody else in the community really likes, but I really like it. So
I think I know what it is.
I know it's Hoodwinked because I'm a big fan. Like I think that it's just a cool movie that's not done by any major studio. Like it's just some like out there independent studio that just like did a thing. This cool like take on little Little Red Riding Hood. You got Patrick Warburton, Glenn Close, Anne Hathaway. Even Andy Dick's fun as like the villain guy, and like Anthony.
A good
Anderson.
one-word title film.
So, yeah. So yeah.
I like it, but to say it's one of the 12 best of the 2000s and Wall-E is not, that's where I draw.
That's where I also had the problem.
There's so much more happening in it. So much more.
That was where I drew the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But all right, so he took Hoodwink. That's fine. That is his choice. It is his draft. I will take just so that not all from these other franchises off the table. I'll take The Incredibles too.
Yeah. There is a sequel.
Why would they change math?
Math is math.
Yeah,
that's right. And you know what? I'll take another sequel while I'm at it. Let's take Kung Fu Panda 2. It's still on the table.
Okay.
All right. That was my number 13. As soon as everybody else gets their number 13, I'll pause just for a second, catch everybody up on what has been drafted thus far, and then we will continue with the back half. So, Jordan, you're number 13.
Okay, 13. I'm going to go with Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I'm a big fan of that one.
That's a good pick. Little Lord and Miller. I like it.
Yeah, Lord and Miller. Mm-hmm. And also, shout out Bill Hader and Anna Faris. They're great.
Mr. T as well.
Mr. T.
Yeah, Mr. T. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like it. All right. Back to Mr. Barber for your number 13.
Yeah, one that I'm surprised is still on the board. I'm going to go with the first Shrek.
First Shrek. Okay. Yeah, I thought that one would go within the first 5 or 6 rounds at least. But first Shrek.
I thought it was. Otherwise, I would have picked it because I was looking at everything. I thought, oh wait, it's still there. I would have picked it.
That's the only one I could have gone for. But
it's all right. There you go. Well, Brian, draft your number 13. Then I'm gonna catch us up, and then I'll get back to your second one with 14 after I catch everybody up. So just give me your 13 for right now.
I'll go with Robots.
Robots. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little blue sky animation there.
All right. Isn't that Robin Williams?
Yes, and Ewan McGregor.
And Ewan McGregor. Okay. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. All right. So we are halfway through at the halfway mark right here. Catch everybody up on what everybody's drafted thus far. Just for maybe also Jordan's sake, in case he's marking things off of a list here.
Yeah.
But Brian so far has taken Aladdin, Beavis and Butthead Do America, The Emperor's New Groove, Shrek 2, Monsters Inc., Looney Tunes Back in Action for his hybrid pick, Super Mario Brothers, Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were-Rabbit, the original Pinocchio from 1941, Corpse Bride, The Simpsons Movie, Princess and the Frog, and Robots. Jacob Barber thus far has selected The Lion King, the Spider-Verse movies, both Into and Across the Spider-Verse, back to back, the original Toy Story, Spirited Away, Coraline, How to Train Your Dragon, Moana, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Finding Nemo, My Neighbor Totoro, Akira, and Shrek. I believe he's pretty happy with a lot of those picks. Good stuff in there. Sexy pick. All right. Jordan started off with his hyper pick of Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. Then went to Toy Story 3, The Incredibles, Coco, Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe, Mulan, The Iron Giant, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, TMNT Mutant Mayhem, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Robin Hood, Hoodwinked, and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. And so far, I drafted Who Framed Roger Rabbit for my hybrid pick, followed by Beauty and the Beast, Kung Fu Panda, Toy Story 2, The Little Mermaid, The Rescuers Down Under, Wall-E, Despicable Me, Hunchback of Notre Dame, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Wreck-It Ralph, The Incredibles 2, and Kung Fu Panda 2. That's what we got so far. And now we're into the back half. And number 14, we go back to Brian to start us off.
There's some good stuff left, though.
Oh, yeah. No, there's still plenty of good picks left. Absolutely. All right, Brian.
I'll go with the Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt. That's one of them right there. That's still a good pick left over. All right. Prince of Egypt. So that's a strong one.
All right. The other anime movie that I was thinking might get taken, so I'm going to take it. So it doesn't. I'm going to take Grave of the Fireflies.
Oh yeah, that would have been my one animated movie.
Oh yeah, no, Jordan likes that one.
Anime. I mean, there's a really outside one, but I don't know.
No, Grave of the Fireflies. I know Jordan likes that one too. I don't know if he was going to draft it or not. Grave of the Fireflies. All right. Speaking of Jordan, your number 14 is up next.
Okay. It's kind of more about strategy, like which ones people are going to take, so you can save the ones maybe that you think people won't take for a little bit. I'm gonna go with Tangled. I'm a big fan of Tangled. I think it's
a good movie. Yeah,
like really good, and a lot of people like, especially like kids, kind of put that in the vein of Frozen. No, way better than Frozen in my opinion. So.
Good voice cast as well.
Yeah, for sure. All right,
yep.
sounds
Zach
good.
Levi, which I'm hoping to meet him at a convention this weekend that I'm going to. Yeah, yeah.
I'll grab another Pixar, a pretty strong one as well from the 2010s. I'll take Inside Out.
It's on my list.
It's one of the last ones I saw in theaters. Actually, was Inside Out because I didn't even see Coco in theaters. But yeah, I'll take that, and then I'm also going to go with the Penguins of Madagascar because that movie's awesome.
Oh man, yeah, that one is good.
Yeah,
just solid pick.
All right. So Inside Out, Penguins of Madagascar for me. Back to Jordan.
That's the case of the side characters deserving their own movie.
Yeah, and making it good. Yeah. Unlike the Minions, I'd rather watch the Penguins than the Minions. Now, again, I like the Minions in the Despicable Me movies. For their own solo movie, it's grating after an hour and a half.
Yeah,
I liked the Rise of Gru because it felt like a Despicable Me prequel rather than like a Minions movie.
Well, because at least Gru was in it, yes. Yeah. But when it's all them all the time for 90 minutes, it's like, all right,
good God,
I'm good.
In the head.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with another movie that surprised me that was really, really solid. I'll go with the Lego Movie.
Lego Movie, okay, yeah. Jacob and I talked about that on a podcast about movies, which you can find on the Movie Hero Network.
Yeah, it's fun stuff. And technically, I don't know if you would call it hybrid, but there is Will Ferrell in it. But I think it's mostly animated.
It's an animated movie, yeah, with like a cameo from Will Ferrell. It's basically an animated movie, yeah.
I mean, you could say the same about Wall-E because Fred Willard shows up.
It has like a cameo and he's in Fred Willard form. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't really count that. And that Lego movie is like.
I forgot about that. Like that's the best part of Wall-E. Yeah.
Can someone drop the SpongeBob movie because both has some live action elements?
Has what?
SpongeBob could have some live action towards the last half.
I haven't seen it, so I couldn't tell you.
I think the sponge out of water would be considered hybrid. I feel like, but the first one, no.
And they see David Hasselhoff there.
So. Yeah,
I think the first one's pretty much an animated movie. Yeah.
Okay, just double check.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I haven't seen it, so I couldn't tell you what the percentage of live action animation that one is, but yeah. All right, so Jordan took the Lego Movie, and we'll go on to Jacob.
Yeah, I've got a lot of 90. Well, I got some 80s. Let's show some love to the classics and the one that's started Disney. Let's go Snow White.
Snow White, okay. Nice. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that Snow White Mine Train Madness ride at Disney World last time I went, we went on that like 10 times because the line was always short for it. I don't know why it was, but it was.
Yep. For my next pick, I'll go with Rise of the Guardians.
Rise of the Guardians, okay. Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, no, I like that pick.
Yeah. Rise of the Guardians, okay. Sounds good.
I'll go with Anastasia.
Anastasia, okay.
That was on my list, not like as high as some, but it was on there.
Okay, yeah, Anastasia. Dig it. All right. Back to Mr. Barber.
What to do?
Yeah. So I also want to get some movies that I just really enjoy that I don't think a lot of people talk about.
Yeah.
So this is also like a documentary sort of that I've brought up on the channel before.
I know where you're going.
So I'm gonna go with Waltz with Bashir. It's really good. The animation style is really cool. Like I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, for sure.
Never seen it, so yeah, check it out.
All right, Waltz with Bashir, and go back to Jordan.
All right, let's see. I'm getting to the point where my list is not having anything I like on it anymore. Like my list, like my own personal list does, but I mean like I'm having to look up stuff
Yeah.
for this. I'm just going through no, I wouldn't draft that, no. So I think I'll just go with one that like I like it better than the first one. I just think that they kind of open up like a whole world, and I think it's really really cool what they're able to do with it. So I'm gonna go with Ralph Breaks the Internet. So
Okay.
I'll go with that. I like the whole racing aspect and like all that stuff. So
All right.
You call it the princesses.
yeah, the Disney princesses. Yep.
No, totally cool. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Next pick. And I'm going to do a double pick with two movies that are directly related. So I'm going to take the first two of what's become a weird franchise beyond the two. But I'm going to do a double dose of American Tail with an American Tail and Five Goes West for both my picks. So, yes.
Okay.
Because I
I
like
got
those
the rest of the series.
Yeah.
For next one, guys, I screwed up. There's no way to like replace my hybrid one and just put something else in at this point and then put it back on the table. Is that like allowed or
I mean,
not?
You drafted it.
so.
You drafted it
I didn't-
first, so
I didn't have a lot of time to research though.
sorry, you
Well,
drafted
your
it first,
pick
buddy.
anyways.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Can I just count it as animated?
No.
No.
Frick.
Just say what it is afterwards.
That's what happens when you're like way too busy to have a life. All right. Oh man, I really screwed up on that pick bad. Like this could have been the top of my whole list.
I thought it was weird that you drafted it first. I thought you would have gone Toy Story 3 first, but that was
Well, I want to get the hybrid pick out of the way, but
That's why I waited for a few rounds for my pick.
yeah. See what it goes through.
But I went down this list. It was like over 100 movies down on this list I'm looking at. I'm like, why does that list have it so low? Because it shouldn't be. But
Cue the Kirby Studios has the music.
I mean, yeah, yeah. I'll bet
Jordan drafting Chippendale's Rescue Rangers.
There it is. It was good. Like
it is good. It is good. Yes.
I'm still happy with it. Like I watched that movie all the like if I had to watch it like on repeat just movies from my list, I'd still be happy. But all right, then I'll just go with.
You chose poorly.
Oh, you missed it. You missed my pick
sorry.
was during that. I said,
Oh, sorry.
I said I'm gonna go with Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good pick.
I considered it. I like the original Peter Pan a lot. Yeah.
I like the Peter
Why
Pan.
does this list have like really good movies like way the frick down the list?
I don't know.
That is crazy.
Look up a better list.
I guess so. I don't know. But it's the biggest list I could find. That's why I went with it. That's like 300 animated movies on here.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jacob.
Yeah. A lot of really good movies out there still.
Mm-hmm.
Which anything though, Jacob doesn't pick the hybrid when I'm thinking of, and then we can play it for all of us. The Curb Your Enthusiasm music.
Well, he didn't make no mistakes on his.
I took Roger Rabbit, one of my top 20 favorite movies of all time. I'm perfectly fine with my hybrid pick. So,
Yeah. I was literally just because I enjoyed that movie a lot. A lot of fun.
Yeah. No, I'm happy with mine.
All right.
Jacob?
I'm going to go with the other Tim Burton animated movie. I'm going to go Frankenweenie.
Frankenweenie, okay.
I like that one.
Frankenweenie. All right, sounds good. Brian, do you number 17?
I'll go with Brother Bear.
Brother Bear.
Ooh, that's on my list. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. That one
Great
makes me
music.
cry.
Is that Rick Moranis' last theatrical film as of right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come back, Rick Moranis. It's been 20 years now. Please come back.
Please
do
come
something.
back.
Just do something. I want to see you on the screen again. Come on. Anything.
Yeah.
We all want you back.
And then I'll go with Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, OG Alice in Wonderland. Okay, yeah.
Another one that's on my list.
If you watch Alice in Wonderland and Peter Pan back to back, they were both made like 2 parts, 2 years apart from each other. You can hear a lot of the same voices in them.
I agree.
like back, like a lot of those same Disney voice actors did like a lot of the projects back then. So you'll hear like the Smee guy was like the rabbit in Alice in Wonderland, and like Captain Hook does a voice in there too. Yeah, it's just a lot of people like you'll hear a lot of the same voices like back and forth.
Wow.
It's pretty interesting. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, Jacob.
I will go with another anime pick, and I'll go with Princess Mononoke.
Princess Mononoke. I got quite a great nap during Princess Mononoke in my college class that we watched it in.
Yep, so did I in my Japanese class I took in high school.
I was all ready. I had my M&Ms ready. I had like a Coke. I was like ready to go. We watched it in this room. We were like laid down, and then like next thing you knew, the credits were rolling. I was like, "What the hell happened?"
Well, for me, once there were like tentacles flying everywhere, I just couldn't. I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're back to you, Jordan, as Jacob took Princess Mononoke.
Okay. Now I'm starting to find like better movies on this list. This list is like flipped backwards to what I like, but I'm gonna go with one. I used to have this giant puzzle that was like 6 feet tall, but it was still about like 300 pieces, and I used to do it all the time when I was a kid. It was a picture of the movie cover, but I'm gonna go with The Great Mouse Detective. I think it's really underrated.
Yeah, sure. I know a lot of people like that one.
A good like Sherlock Holmes story with a really great villain like a Ratigan. Yeah.
All right, that's a good pick. Yeah, for my first or next one, I'll take Megamind. Yeah, that movie's really good.
Sort of like a Circle almost.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, focus on the villain, as the protagonist. I like it. And I'm going to take my first DC pick since I'm getting down. I want to get a couple of these. I'm going to take Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, with RoboCop, Peter Weller as Batman.
I'll buy that for $1.
That's right. Dark Knight Returns.
I don't know if you'll find it for $1.
Yeah, I think I bought the Blu-ray here for like $20 or something. But yeah, and this deluxe edition is parts 1 and 2 mashed into a singular movie. It's pretty great. Oh yeah, it's a good one.
It might be part of that set.
Yeah. All right. Well, I took Megamind and The Dark Knight Returns. Jordan.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen a lot of those DC animated movies, but I have seen just 2 or 3, and one of them that I saw, I'll actually go with one too that's really good because I'm a big fan of the Joker, especially when Mark Hamill does it. It's so good. So I'm gonna go with Batman: The Killing Joke.
Okay.
Yeah, so good, and very R-rated.
Yeah. All right, Batman: The Killing Joke. All right, Jacob.
Well, let's just make this a Batman round. Let me see.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's see.
Which one do I want to take?
I know.
I've got at least 18 to choose from.
Yeah, he bought it. He's so nice. He bought it twice.
Yeah, I wish I had seen more. There's even some Marvel animated ones, but
They haven't done them in a while, but I did like the ones they did put out. But yeah.
So it's sort of the best of both worlds because I love anime, and this is sort of in the anime style. I'm not sure how many people heard of this one, but Batman Ninja is really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's one other Batman that I may consider taking a second one, maybe.
Oh yeah, I'll take a couple more of these DC movies for sure because I like a lot of them. They're really good.
I've only seen
DC's that's definitely one where DC is thoroughly winning the war because Marvel hasn't put out anything in 10 or 15 years. So DC rules the animated universe for sure.
Well, I've seen there's one Batman and maybe one other character based one that I could go with from DC.
Yeah, for sure. But Brian.
Yeah, let's go to the Batman chase. Scooby-Doo and Batman Brave and the Bold.
Oh, okay.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, it sure is. I've seen the poster. Yeah.
What's it called?
Scooby-Doo and Batman Brave and the Bold. No, Scooby-Doo crossover is Brave and the Bold. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Yeah, they've done WWE like Scooby Doo crossovers. They've done Dracula and Scooby Doo. They've done all kinds of goofy stuff with Scooby Doo. Yeah, for sure. So hey, go ahead.
Yep, and for my second pick, Scooby Doo and Kids Rock and Roll Mystery.
Oh, the Scooby Doo and Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's
Double
right.
to do.
Kiss.
All right.
Okay.
Rock and Roll Mystery.
Featuring
Okay.
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Double dose of Scooby Doo for Mr. Brian. All right, Jacob. We'll go with next.
So I have an animated documentary, but I also want an animated mockumentary. So I will
I
be
know what you're
taking
doing.
Surf's Up.
Surf's Up.
Oh, Surf's Up. Okay, that wasn't the one I was thinking of actually. There's another one.
Featuring the Poor Dynamite.
Yeah.
John Heater. There you go.
Yeah.
Surf's Up. Okay. All right, Jordan. This will be pick number 20.
Oh.
Oh wow, I'll tell you already.
Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're getting down to the home stretch here. Oh yeah. 26 total.
We're at the point now where I'm just going to take movies that
I'm just gonna take movies that I would watch in a marathon. Yeah, basically that's what I'm gonna take. Yeah.
No. Hang on. Let's see.
It's like I started with the heavy hitters, and now it's like
I've got plenty of
Yeah.
heavy acclaimed movies, and now let's just go crazy and have some fun. Yeah.
Go ones you like the most.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's go with one that's like a niche one that I grew up with, and I like damn near wore out the VHS of this as a kid. The DuckTales, The Treasure of the Lost Land.
So can I tell you something? It's on my list. I might have picked it next, actually. Yeah, because I also had it on VHS and watched it a lot. Yeah.
I used to love when they went in the little underground thing with the little rolly people.
And they're sliding down the things and
they're going in the little mine park all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
No, Christopher Lloyd's the villain. Yeah, no, it's not bad. Yeah. Treasure of the Lost Lamp. Okay. I wrote that down last minute before we went live. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that movie. I might take it. No, I'm cool with that. I'm going to take another double dose of two movies that run back to back chronologically. Take Superman, Batman, Public Enemies, which is one of my favorites. It's a good one where they put a bounty on Superman's head and they kind of team up and fight just about damn near everybody. It's pretty great. Good fight scenes. And then I'll take the follow-up to that, which is Superman, Batman, Apocalypse, where they fight Darkseid. Yeah. Really good. So, again, stuff I like at this point. All right, so Superman, Batman, Public Enemies, and Superman, Batman, Apocalypse will be my two picks.
Okay.
There's a back-to-back that I would love to go with if we had more picks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it when we're done.
All right.
Yeah.
Unless somebody takes it, but
We'll see.
But
yeah,
anything's possible. Man. Okay. For my next pick, I think I'm gonna go with Kubo and the Two Strings.
Okay.
Solid pick.
Yeah, a little like it for him. Yeah.
Got some great music to it. Like As My Guitar Gently Weeps, the like Asian version in that movie. That's good.
All right. And back to Jacob for 21.
21.
I'm
a little surprised this one is still available. I think this movie is great. I'm gonna go with Mitchell's versus the Machines.
Okay.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, that's Marshalls vs. Machines.
Yeah.
Marshalls. Yeah.
That's what I
said. All right. This is versus Machines.
Good one.
And Brian.
Yeah, I'll go with the directed video. I'll go with Aladdin and Princess Thieves.
Okay. I was wondering if people are going to take those Aladdin straight to video sequels. They're pretty good. Thieves.
And then afterwards, I'll go with let's see, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
Okay. Ichabod, Mr. Toad. Okay.
If we were able to take half movies, I would take The Adventures of Ichabod.
Yeah.
The Mr. Toad, the Wills, like that the first half of that I was like, that's fine. But I think the Headless Horse, like that stuff is really good.
All right. Ichabod, Mr. Toad. All right, Jacob, back to you for 22.
Yeah. Let's go back to some stop motion. I know Austin, you're a fan of this one. Let's go with Shaun the Sheep movie.
Oh, I was wondering when you were going to take that.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you.
Brought up a decent amount.
Shaun the Sheep, yeah. It's an entertaining movie. I like it.
figured it was safe from these two.
Yeah. Right. I like it a lot too. I could have considered it for one of my last couple of picks if we.
I like it, but I wouldn't pick it.
Right.
Sure.
Say that.
That's fine. Jordan, back to you.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I'm kind of flopping back and forth between two, but I'll go with the one that may be more likely to get picked. So I'll go with Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest.
Okay.
Love that pick.
Yeah, what was his first voiceover performance?
Oh
Yeah.
His name is Batty.
Yeah.
And he has a Batty rap in that movie. I asked a question about that. one trivia. Yeah, what movie features the Batty rap? Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. What animated movie?
Ace, I believe.
Something like that. Yeah, I asked about that. What '90s animated movie features a Batty rap in quotation marks?
It might make a good question for another trivia show that happens somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right, I will go. I'll take a break from the comic book stuff for a second, but I may use those to kind of round them out. But for now, I'll go back to my favorite of the original Madagascar trilogy. I'll go Madagascar: Escape to Africa. That's my favorite one of those.
Another one could pop up tomorrow or Wednesday.
Yeah. That was the funniest, in my opinion, of all of them. Sacha Baron Cohen, and there's some good gags with the penguins in that one. Some good stuff. And then I'll also take Hotel Transylvania.
That was on my
I
list.
was debating on that one, yeah, but
because the more and more I see like the old Universal monsters, like the more I appreciate that movie and like what they do with them. It's fun, so I can dig it. So yeah, Hotel Transylvania and Madagascar: Escape to Africa for my picks, and I might go back to the comic book stuff after that. We'll see. For my last couple. All right, Jordan, you got a couple more pick stuff. Number 23.
Yeah, I'll go with probably my only other comic book one that I'm going to take because I haven't seen a lot, but this one's really good. I'll go Batman Under the Red Hood.
Oh, that's a good one. It's on my list.
Yeah.
I might have taken that one in my next batch for sure. Yeah, that one's a really good one.
So,
that one features John DiMaggio as the Joker in that one. He's really good.
Badger himself?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's the Joker in that movie. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a different Joker. He's got like a weird like long hair thing. Like it's pretty cool. Like kind of like dreadlocks. It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
It's a good one for like Robin and like that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's good stuff. Under the Red Hood. No, it's a good pick. Jacob.
so there's only 4 picks left.
That's right. 4 picks left.
Only.
I got
what to do.
Fantasia is still up there. Come on.
It is. I wouldn't feel right if I didn't take a Goofy movie.
Yeah.
A Goofy movie. All right. I was wondering what somebody was going to do. I thought Brian would have taken that like second round or something. I don't know. I just thought.
It's a favorite of mine, but it's like sometimes strategy does play. You don't always got to take your favorites.
Sure. Goofy movie. All right. Somebody can still take the extremely Goofy movie or whatever the hell the follow-up was called. Or the second one. Brian, number 23 and 24 coming up.
Let's go All Dogs Go to Heaven.
All Dogs Go to Heaven. Okay. A little Don Bluth.
That movie's still a blind spot for me. I've never seen that movie. I got to see it.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely one of the highlights of the Bluth years for sure. One of his better ones. Yeah, along with a couple of ones there. And 24.
Let's go with why not South Park Bigger Longer Uncut.
Okay. Bigger, longer. Okay. Excellent. All right. So All Dogs Go to Heaven and South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut. All right, Jacob, back to your number 24. We're in the home stretch here. 3 more picks. What to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with what I think is just the most gorgeous movie I've ever seen. I'm gonna go with Your Name.
Your Name. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't necessarily love like the story and all that, but it looked really good on my big screen. I'll say that. On Blu-ray, it looked pretty amazing. That kept.
But that's what I tell people: is like if you don't like the story, you'll at least appreciate the animation.
The animation, no, for sure. Yeah, I could at least appreciate it on technical level. Same thing with Blade Runner. I don't love Blade Runner, but technically, it's very good. So,
yeah.
All right, Jordan, number 24 for you, sir.
Let me see. All right. You know what? I'll probably go with this one just because I like it. Well, I'll just tell you my pick, Hotel Transylvania 2. I'm gonna go with just because I like that when they like kind of open it up to the humans and they have more interaction with the humans and that kind of thing. So, so yeah.
And you got Mel Brooks as Jack's father.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's fun.
Okay, Hotel Transylvania 2. All right. I'm actually going to go with a Marvel animated movie because they made a few in the late 2000s. But this one was my favorite of those. I'm going to go with Hulk Versus. Because I saw another clip of it on the other day. Yeah, Jordan, have you ever seen that one?
No, I've never seen it.
So it's Hulk versus Hulk versus Wolverine. Is most of the movie, and it's Wolverine hunting Hulk in like the Canadian wilderness. It's pretty great. And then, but then later in the movie, they fight. They get taken to a facility, and Deadpool's in it, like a legit Deadpool, like making cracks and like cussing, and Lady Deathstrike, and like a couple of it's actually really good. Yeah, it's bloody, like Wolverine gets on his back and just like stabs him over and over again. There's blood going all over the place. Like it's pretty gnarly.
Jeez.
Like I dig it. So Hulk
I've seen World War Hulk and Planet Hulk. So
yeah, no, there was they made that Planet Hulk movie, so it's okay. But then I'll also go with Justice League Dark Apocalypse. Yeah. So it's like an apocalypse movie, but the Constantine's at the center of it. It's pretty great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's pretty epic.
Constantine, nice.
That's the one, the Apocalypse War. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Apocalypse War. That's what it is. I just left out the war part. But yeah, it's the Justice League Dark Apocalypse War movie. That thing. Yeah. Let's see. Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. There we go. It's a long title, but it's good.
Yeah.
All right, so Hulk versus the Justice League Dark Apocalypse War for me. And we'll go to Jordan for 25. Getting down near the end here.
Yeah, let's see. You know what? This is one I just watched recently, and I was pretty surprised by how much I liked it. I'm going with Raya and the Last Dragon.
Okay.
So,
yeah. And actually, it's Raya and the Last Dragon.
Raya, yeah.
Excuse me. I need to find like a clip that goes somebody going online like, excuse me, actually.
Featuring also actress Awkwafina.
Well, I'm white, and I pronounce it the way white people do.
That's right. I've got white privilege.
Yeah, right.
Right in the last. So you just didn't read it or pronounce it right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I know some of these words.
Yeah.
Just wanted to play that for a while. Yeah. Jacob. All right, so you got one more animated pick and a hybrid pick. So you got to work one of those in. But one last animated pick, if you like, sir. One last one. What to do? There's
so many that I really like. Well, it just wouldn't feel right if this movie didn't get drafted. So I'm gonna go with Up.
Up. All right. I'm gonna say there's still like a lot of Pixar movies on the table, you know. So I mean, I think we got like the absolute cream of the crop. There's a whole bunch of good ones still on the table for sure.
There's a few. I mean, obviously they can still get drafted, but if they don't, there's a few that I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, we'll rattle off a couple of honorable mentions at the end if anybody has any. But Brian, this will be your last two picks here because we'll have 25 and then we'll round out to 26. So what are you gonna go with?
I'll go with Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch. Okay.
Okay.
Which should just stay animated, by the way, but
Yeah,
it's another rant for another time. But yeah.
And then for my last pick, I'll go with Raccoon's Wish, the animated film.
That's a
Oh,
solid
okay.
pick. Yeah.
Raccoon's Wish. I haven't thought about that movie in a long time. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't either, but I'm gonna meet all the voice cast probably at a convention.
Yeah, they do a lot of conventions. I want to meet Rob Paulson. I like Rob Paulson.
He's very nice.
I used to listen to his podcast a lot. His podcast was great, where he interviewed voice actors. That's really good.
Yeah.
All right, Jacob. Last one, and it's got to be your hybrid pick. You have to fill it in.
Yeah, no.
I wonder what he's gonna.
Gee.
Yeah,
what's the movie I really love?
It
has good sequences of animation in it. I think.
Cool World, got it. All right, Cool World, and Jordan.
I think I'll go with Mary Poppins.
Yeah, right. Of course.
That's not the one I was thinking of, but
yeah, that's the one I was thinking. Of course, it's going to take Mary Poppins.
I'm gonna go with the Page Master with Macaulay Culkin.
That's right.
Or
No.
Painted.
You're going to go with Space Jam: A New Legacy. All right,
Yeah.
sounds good. And we're moving on.
Well, that was my screw the pooch moment, was not picking.
I thought you were going to take Space Jam.
What the frick?
As the basketball guy,
Oh,
takes Michael Jordan
shoot me in the
movie.
head.
I know.
Yeah.
All right.
My name is literally Jordan Michael. Come on.
All right. Well, your final pick, Jordan, number 26. This is it.
Ooh, I'm tempted to go with a really personal one, maybe. Just because I have a shirt of it, and I grew up with this as a kid, and I just recently showed my nieces and nephews this movie, and they were really into it. I want to go with Recess School's Out. That's gonna really just random.
I thought you were going with Transformers.
I freaking love Recess, and I could name every character in that show first and last name off the top of my head. So
okay, yeah.
If you ever want to hear it. What would you say, Brian?
I thought you were going with Transformers.
Transformers. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
On it.
Yeah, I really like it, but it's kind of just outside these.
Yeah. And I'll round off my comic book picks with a true adaptation that doesn't change stuff for the sake of the movie. I'll take Justice League: The Flashpoint Paradox.
Ooh, that would have been one of mine maybe if I had another comic book one. That was really good. That Flashpoint stuff.
All right, so that rounds it out. A couple of movies still left on the table. We got Nobody Took Toy Story 4 still on the table. You could have. Yeah, it's there. You could have if you want to. Kung Fu Panda 3, How to Train Your Dragon 2 and 3, obviously still on the table. Still solid. Paranorman from Michael. Dumbo. We got Monsters University. All the rest of the Pixar movies that didn't get drafted, obviously. Onward, Soul. I thought Jacob was going to take Soul.
I thought about it.
People saw it. People saw it.
Ratatouille still on the board.
Ratatouille, yeah. Bug's Life, a couple movies there. Nobody took Ants. No, I'm just kidding.
I thought about
nobody took Shark Tale or
Shark Tale.
Yeah.
Titanic Legend goes on.
Norm of the North. No, okay.
Yeah. Well, I thought about maybe Lion King 2 or Lion King 1.5. They're pretty decent.
I thought about the original Cinderella. I like the original Cinderella a lot from the 50s. I almost took The Brave Little Toaster. That movie was a lot better than I thought it was.
The Land Before Time.
Land Before Time still on the table, yeah.
Or the 13 sequels.
That's right.
No one took 8 Crazy Nights.
8 Crazy Nights. Anybody want to take? No, I got the better. I got the better Adam Sandler animated film with Hotel Transylvania.
Oh, you know what I forgot? I should have went that movie 9. I always talk about.
I was about to say. I was thinking about 9. There's also some really good Dragon Ball Z movies that I was considering.
Sure. Yeah. There's some good Nickelodeon movies still out there.
Yeah, Hey Arnold.
There's some other Scooby-Doo ones, like the Scooby-Doo Curse of Zombie Island.
Jordan, there's that Ninja Turtles and Batman movie.
That one is actually really good. I'm just waiting for the Ninja Turtle Power Ranger crossover because they have the comic, but they don't have
They could. I could see it in an animated form. That'd be all right.
The 2 films have been drafted.
There's another one I was considering.
Yeah, that's what we said. The Turtles Batman movie. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a good one. There's some other good DC ones. Mask of the Phantasm still on the table. The Death of Superman is a really good adaptation of that comic.
The one I was,
Is there like an Injustice one, or is that just?
There's an Injustice one. It's okay. It's pretty good. But yeah, Death of Superman's really good. Yeah.
Followed by the Reign of Superman.
Yeah, there's a couple. Sometimes they make like my Superman, Batman movies, Public Enemies, and Apocalypse are kind of like chronologically together, and like those are chronologically together. There's some of the Justice League movies, Justice League War, Justice League Doom, Justice League Flashpoint. Those kind of all go together. Yeah. There's a Reign of Atlantis movie, things like that. So
yeah, my next pick
Teen Titans Go to the Movies is really solid.
Yeah, that was good.
Frozen.
Nobody took DC Super Pets.
The next one would have been
The Secret Life of
Pets. Big Hero 6. That one's pretty good. But.
Oh yeah, Big Hero 6 still on the table. Yeah.
The Peanuts movie.
Yeah, the Peanuts movie. The Monster House.
Yeah.
Onward.
Paranorman.
You say American Tail 5 Goes West, Austin? You
I drafted both of them. I did a double pick of American Tail and 5 Goes West. Yes.
There's a
good close to picking Lightyear. Like I like Lightyear, but
I thought that was boring.
There's a good hybrid. Like Bendel's Boomsticks was still up there. Solid Hedgehog, Titan.
Incredible Mr. Limpet. That's a hybrid one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There were some anime movies that I was considering, but I didn't want to go too heavy. Castle in the Sky I was considering. The Red Turtle is another one that's really good. The Wind Rises is really good. Howl's Moving Castle. There's a bunch I could listen.
Yeah, I was almost considering Howl's Moving Castle because I watched it with this girl on a date, but because it was her favorite anime, she wanted to show me, and she wouldn't shut up the whole movie so I could pay attention. So I missed half the movie. I kept telling her to be quiet. I'm like, come on.
There's also Flushed Away. We're still up there.
Yep.
Yeah, Flushed Away. Yeah, there's a couple of those.
Sausage Party for an adult one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. So definitely some stuff still out there for sure. Obviously plenty to choose from as we open it up to those other movies, but I'm glad we did because get to get a little diverse with some of our lists. I appreciate that. And
you guys know that
pretty good.
They're working on a Sausage Party TV series. It's already in post production.
I heard about that.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
George, what was the other hybrid you were going to think of to draft?
Space Jam.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Space Jam. I should have pick freaking Space Jam, but whatever.
Yeah.
Too little, too late.
Oh well, what can you do? But yeah, that'll wrap up our animation draft. Like we said, kind of a capper on that animation series we've been doing, all the tier rankers, tournament fights, things like that. So wrapping that up, and this is a good time. All movies, looking at my list that I'd be happy to sit down and watch. Sure, you guys are the same way. All movies you would enjoy sitting down and checking out, for a month or so if you had to watch one a day. No problems there. But yeah, we'll kind of start wrapping things up. Me and Jordan, I know, got to talk about a few things and iron out a few things before we do a special Seen and Heard exhibition tonight. Yeah. That's right, that I'm hosting, so Jordan can play for once. He's going to be able to play.
We'll see if I'm any good. I don't know. Let's try it.
But Jacob Barber will be in there. We're going to have a little fun with that one. So I've only got 5 players right now. Brian, if you want to play, I've got another spot, absolutely. I've only got 5. And we've done 6 before, right? You've had 6 players, right? So why not? Yeah, I'll add you. Sure.
We usually do 6.
We'll do that. We'll do that. I'll add you in, and that goes live in just over an hour from now, about an hour and 20 minutes from now. 9 o'clock Eastern.
Regular clips, music.
So what the format will be is I don't have the music stuff, but I do have clips. So we'll do a 15 clip round, and we're going to do the quote round to break that up. The 3 movie quotes with the 5 pieces to it. Okay. So I'll explain that again when we get there, and then we'll wrap it up with another 15. So that's how it's going to work. So almost like a marathon, but we'll break it up with those quote rounds. We've done that before on one of the episodes, so that's what I'm going to do.
I usually like to just schedule 6, and that gives it a little leeway if one person.
In case somebody drops out, for sure. But Jordan will be playing. I'll be hosting that tonight, so he can have a little fun and relax and not have to worry about pulling clips and all that. He can just kick back with his whiteboard and play a little bit. Yep. That should be a lot of fun. And not for anything. It's just a little exhibition, just for fun. Since I'm hosting this one, kind of as a warm up to our championship episode that we'll do here in a little bit. We'll go around the horn and get any other plugs out of the way and see what everybody else has got going on. Jacob Barber, what you got going on this week?
This week, not much. We'll be live on Tuesday with the Lonely Marks. Tuesday this week, Jordan Owens has asked us to do a Forbidden Door card, AEW, New Japan, like all the other wrestling companies besides WWE, because he's biased or something. I
don't know what I was thinking of.
And then I will send the list in the group chat that we have. We will also be doing another draft. This time drafting some rosters based off the PWI Top 100.
Mm-hmm. So, it just got published recently. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So that's
and the reason we're doing Lolly Marks on Tuesdays, because hopefully we're going to try to do Wheel of Movies on Thursday, which Jordan needs to spin the wheel for, so we can determine what movie we're doing so I can watch it.
That might be something we need to talk about after the show. We'll talk after I made them switch.
You made a switch, and then we might not
be happening this week because of my schedule, but we'll talk about it.
Oh boy, you made a switch for nothing. I had to confirm with everybody and everything. Oh boy.
Yeah, sorry, but
shame on you.
We'll let everyone know what's going on. So
yeah.
But Brian, what do you have going on?
Yeah, you can find me doing competing champion spaces. The Pierce Co. is on their last night. You have a draft of A to Z actors with Maria, Nick, and Zach. I competed Lights Out Trivia, which I have a match this Tuesday for the team's tournament with my partner Matt Golden facing up against the Scuzz crew, Eric Moreno and Jay Cameron. I appear here sometimes. I'll be on. I'm in 2007 Lara series, or maybe the one episode, which I'm a backup for that one. And I was
the 100th episode.
I was on one person's channel on Friday talking about top 3 celebrity interactions at conventions.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good. And then for me, let's see. You can find us on all the social media. If you go to Movie Hero 2121 on X and Instagram, you can find us in the Schmodown Friends and Family group. And if you have anything that you would like to promote or any projects that you're working on, you can come share to your heart's content in the Schmodown Friends and Family group on Facebook, and we'll share it out. We'll hype it up. We'll tell people to subscribe. We'll help you out. We're a big family over there. Let's see. I guess really the only other things going on this week besides our exhibition match. I mean, speaking of the Seen and Heard, I want to try to have our we'll be doing our grand champions with all our former champions plus the winner of the free for all and the MVP. I want to try to get it or to film it within the next 2 weeks. So I'm going to be reaching out to people, trying to figure out schedules. We haven't done it yet, but we'll make some announcements with that. That'll be the next episode that we do. But I also want to try to put more of a focus on that, because since Austin's been kind of helping me host a little more and that kind of thing, that might give me some more time to be able to pull more episodes and maybe do senior trivia a little more often. I'm having a lot of fun with that, and also we're getting a lot of views. It's some of our higher viewed stuff on the channel, so that just shows me that the viewers like it and they want to see more of it, and people like playing it. So yeah, I'll be trying to put together more of those.
And it's literally easy because you'll never run out of movies.
Yeah, never. Because
you can play anything.
With movies, you can literally never run out. We can do different clips from the same movie that's totally in a different context.
Edition movies.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
yeah, right.
Yeah. So, but just what we have going on for the tournament fights and tier ranker. I'll just do just a few, because I'll announce more when we do an actual tournament fight or tier ranker. But this next week's going to be all best movies of 2008. So we're going to be doing it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I'll be doing a couple of those from a hotel, because I'll be traveling a lot. As soon as we wrap up from our exhibition, I'll be jumping in the car and hitting the road. So, but yeah, we'll be just breaking down all of those. With the first two on Monday and Wednesday, championship will be a half bracket on Friday, and then the next week we're gonna have our 100th episode of Tier Ranker, which Austin, he's been kind enough to go back through all of our episodes,
go through those archives.
Yeah, and to pull the first three or the top three unique winners from every episode, and we're gonna put them all in a giant tier ranker, so that'll be very.
SpongeBob versus popcorn.
yeah, we have some non-movie like episodes and characters, but we're not going to include those.
The '89 Batmobile versus whatever, like just goofy said, John McClane. All right, sounds good.
Yeah, chocolate chip cookies versus Monopoly, because those are like two of our first. We did best desserts and we did best board games to ruin a friendship over. Was one of them, but and then yeah, right. But we also have best westerns coming up. I had to kind of like rearrange some things within the schedule, so I did post the upcoming schedule. If you're a Patreon, remember you go to patreon.com/movie hero. I finally did get that extended schedule that goes all the way through like the first week of February, and you can take a look. And if you want to get first dibs on signing up, you got to be a Patreon member. But I did post just 2 weeks out on my Facebook pages, so you can go to my personal page or the Schmodown Friends and Family group. You can see about 2 months out. I mean, so we'll have that out there because. I was almost tempted to push back the best Western because I had to rearrange some things, but like Dan Skip Allen's been bugging us to do best Western, so we don't want to push it back any further. We've already had to push that one back anyway. So that's coming up soon, and then we'll be into best movies of 2007 soon, like right at the beginning of October, because we want to do it right at the beginning because once we get closer to Halloween, it's going to be more horror related stuff. So we're going to get to that. So yeah, that's just a little preview. So I think that'll do it. If you tune in to Tournament Fights on Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern time, you'll be able to hear more of an extended schedule if you want to hear that. So.
Yeah. Well, let's wrap it up here. What do you say? Thank you guys for joining us for this animated draft. That was a good time. For everybody here, I'll see you all a little over an hour from now. We'll reconvene for a little scene and nerd. Everybody take a little break, grab some food, grab a drink, do what you got to do, take a little break here, and then we'll reconvene and have a little fun with some trivia. It's gonna be a good time. I pulled some fun clips and got some good quotes. It should be a nice, casual, fun episode. Love a good time. So, what do you say? I hit that outro and we get out of here, Jordan. What do you say?
Yeah, and I just wanted to just say that also this episode will be up here about 24 hours, maybe a little less, and then it's going to move over to the patreon.com/movie hero. So if you want to see this, you got to go over there. So if you're watching and you know someone who wants to see it, but they're like, where is it? Then just tell them to go to the movie hero at Patreon. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, we'll hit the outro. So for Jacob Barber, for Brian Nussbaum, for Austin Pez Howell, I've been Jordan the Movie Hero Anderson, and we'll see you next time.